Helen Breward here. I just want to share a little bit of insight with you. A few days ago, I had a very interesting dream. And they do say that dreams are the mind's or the subconscious way of working through things. And this is probably a good case of that. So I was walking down a garden path and there was a door at the end that led into a house. And I got to the door, I opened the door. Behind, into the room behind, I think it was a kitchen actually, was family members. And I really wanted to get in. But in the doorway was a fridge. Not a big tall fridge that's sort of nearly 6 foot, not one of those, one of the smaller ones that's sort of probably waist or chest height. And it was right in the doorway, so I couldn't get through. And I desperately tried to get through and I couldn't get through, and I wanted to get into the other side to be with the family and the children and everything else. And it just seemed so happy and so nice, the other side of the fridge. There was a little gap down this side, but couldn't quite get in, bum's a bit big. But then, and then I woke up. And a couple of days later, it'd obviously been playing on my mind, because a couple of days later, I had a little bit of a light bulb moment. And it went along the lines of, the fridge represents a block. It's a block to something. That was interesting. That set me thinking. And then I suddenly realised, had a bit of a Matrix moment. I suddenly realised that there is no fridge. There's no block. There's no fridge. So what I actually did was I sat down, and this is always worth doing with dreams, by the way, is finishing the dream off. Because this is one of the ways that we can clear bad dreams and nightmares and things like that. We can finish it off when we're awake. So I sat down for a few moments, I closed my eyes, and I brought up in my mind that exact picture that I'd seen. And then I have to be honest, I took a very big deep breath and I walked through the fridge. I'm not saying it was easy, because there was a little bit of a resistance, but I keep walking myself through that fridge. An interesting thing happened, that when I walked through the fridge, there was like a shimmer. Like when you see holograms on sci-fi things, when somebody walks through the hologram, there's a bit of a shimmer. It was a little bit like that. And then I suddenly realised that it was just a hologram, just a projection of, I suppose really at the base level, it's a projection of fear, isn't it? Blocks are always quite often about fears, about the what if this doesn't go well, what if that doesn't go well, what if I fail, what if you do fail? It just means that you're going to learn along the way, and how to learn how to be much better. So, that was my fridge moment. So if you have a fridge, there is no fridge. If you want to know more, just get in touch with me. Have a great day.